One of my most requested list, attars which smell natural but don't cost a fortune. Let's do it. Hey guys, welcome to my channel Intellectual Sense. My name is Divjot. Now in today's video, I will be recommending you 5 attars which cost less than 2000 rupees a tola. That means you can buy 6 ml for less than 1000 rupees and they smell fairly natural. Now this list took me a lot of time to compile because I've been sent so many samples and I had to test all of them, find out which smell natural, and then once I found which smell natural, I had to check the cost of it to see if they were coming under the budget. There were a lot of attars which missed out because they were going beyond 2000 rupees a tola, the budget which I set for myself. So if you're liking this kind of content, then I will really implore to you to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Now let's start with number 5. So at number 5, I've got House of Yunus perfume and the name of the attar is M Prithukul. Now this particular attar is the most different attar of this particular list because it's a semi-oriental perfume. The other attars which I will be showcasing you are more oriental leaning. Now this particular attar starts off like a green grass, very beautiful green grass opening. I think they have used some kind of khus or green grass note in this. It smelled like a cricket field in the early morning. The smell you get, that's how it was smelling. And slowly when it starts drying down, you start smelling tangy, orangey kind of feeling to it. Now it kind of reminded me of a couple of attars which I've smelled. I've smelled Zesty orange from Hasan Oud and Qaboos from also Ayub attar. It kind of smelled in that genre. Now it's very enjoyable attar. The tanginess is not that much. The issue which I had with the Hasan Oud Zesty orange was that the tanginess was too much. Here the tanginess and the orangey bit is very good blending. Now most of the attars or Mukhallat you smell, they are always mixed. That means some synthetics are used and some natural aromas are used to create a Mukhallat. Generally it's never all synthetic, it's not always totally natural. The percentage of that is quite low. But mostly you will see mixed attar. Now here I believe they have used synthetics as well as natural, but the smell which is coming is more natural. And that's the reason I liked it, and the price point was pretty good, 1500 rupees a tola. This is a unisex attar and this is the only attar of this list which you can definitely wear in summers. Lasts close to 7 hours. I expected it to last a bit longer than that because I was seeing it had the capability to last more longer, but it did not, and that's the reason I've kept it down the list. Considering the price point and everything, it's a very good attar to try. So M Ertugul from House of Yunus perfume. So at number 4, I've got a very famous house of M Ayub and YAQUB. Now this particular Mukhallat is called Mukhalat Khumera, and Humaira in Arabic means red color. Now the notes they have used is saffron, rose and their famous shamama. It's a very simple Mukhallat and it's the most natural smelling Mukhallat of the list. Now the issue with this particular attar was I was actually looking at putting this attar at number 1 because if you look at the price point of it, it's 1000 rupees a tola. I bought it last year and at that time the price was 1000 rupees a tola. I don't know if they have increased or not, but that's an excellent price point. But there is a flaw in this particular beauty, and that flaw is that it does not last beyond 5 hours. And that's the reason I put this attar, at number 4. Now the projection is pretty decent. It's a very simple attar. It's a very enjoyable attar. It smells like gulkand because the notes when you use saffron, rose and shamama, it smells like gulkand. It's a very simple attar, like I said. It's very enjoyable, unisex. You can wear it all year long, lasts 5 hours and cost 1000 rupees. So if you're looking to go into natural perfumery, you want to try a natural Mukhallat and you don't want to spend a lot of money, then this is the attar you have to try. Mukhalat Khumera from House of M Ayub and YAQUB. So at number 3, I've got house which is a very unknown house, and it's called Mazeen fragrance. I think they are from Bombay or Mumbai, and their fragrance or Mukhallat called Oud Padin. Now this particular Mukhallat is a very interesting blend because they have used a note of carnation flower along with neroli with a synthetic oud. Now generally carnation flower and neroli, these kind of notes are not used by Indian blenders, and that's the reason I enjoyed this particular Mukhallat a lot. Now it was giving that fresh feeling of neroli along with carnation blended with synthetic oud. The oud is not natural in it, it's a synthetic oud. And that's the beauty of this particular fragrance also. I believe 70% of the ingredients in this particular Mukhallat is synthetic, but it smells very natural. So the blending is very, very good. And this costs around 1880 rupees a Tola, but on discount you can get it around 1500 rupees. The other beauty of this particular fragrance is that it lasts the longest. I'm talking about 10 hours easily with heavy projection, and people enjoy it. So when I wore this particular fragrance, I was getting compliment from my family, my friends, everyone was enjoying this particular Mukhallat. And that's what I enjoyed about this particular attar. It's a budget attar which smells natural, you get compliment, it lasts long. Perfect blend in my opinion. So you should try this particular attar, Oud Padin from House of Mazeen fragrance. So we are at the top of our list, and at number 2, I've got House of Baanka and their Mukhallat called Spirit of Kannoj. Now if you have tried Baanka Mukhallats, you will see that their kind of trademark is using shamama. Now in this particular Mukhallat, I also smell shamama with saffron, but where it provided the depth was that they have used florals like mulsari, harsingar, bela, hina, these kind of notes to create this particular blend, and in the base it was providing the depth I enjoyed. This Mukhallat lasts close to 7 hours with decent projection and cost around 2000 rupees a Tola. Now considering that I feel that's a fairly natural Mukhallat, that's a great price in my opinion. You can get 6 ml for less than 1000 rupees. A lot of people like Hukum from this particular house, but my favorite is definitely Spirit of Kannoj. And it's a great name because it's a great ode to that particular city, which creates these kind of beautiful notes like mulsari, shamama, which are world famous in my opinion. So at number 2, Mukhallat Spirit of Kannoj, which is a great Mukhallat in my opinion. And this is a Mukhallat for connoisseurs of attar, because they will be the only people who will be able to appreciate this particular Mukhallat. So at number 2, Spirit of Kannoj. So at number 1, I've got a house called Tarjan Perfumers and their Mukhallat called Oud Mukhallat. Now I've got a very interesting story about it. They approached me and they said, we want you to try our Mukhallat. And the person who has blended this particular Mukhallat lives in Delhi only. And then we met up and he showcased me all his Mukhallat. And as soon as I smelled Oud Mukhallat, I said, this reminds me of another Mukhallat, a very famous Mukhallat from Ajmal, Mukhallat Rashid. And he started smiling when I said that. He said a lot of people say that. And this really smells like, in the same genre, I will say it's not a clone of Mukhallat Rashid, but in the same genre, that saffron, oud, touch of rose, maybe a bit of shamama also, reminds me of Mukhallat Rashid. And it's a very enjoyable attar. It smells very natural, and to provide it at this price point is the key. 17.99 for a Tola. That's the key actually, because it's not a unique smelling Mukhallat, but it's a natural smelling, very good blend at this price point, which I have not seen. A lot of people are selling this kind of Mukhallat at 4000 rupees a Tola, 5000 rupees a Tola, but this is half the price for that. And that's the reason I enjoyed it. This lasts good 7 hours. The perfect time to wear this particular Mukhallat will be fall and winter, but you can wear it on a cold day also. You will get compliments on it. It's very enjoyable. So this is my list, guys. So I hope you enjoyed it. It took me a lot of time to research and get this kind of 5 attars from unknown houses, fairly unknown houses to you. So if you like something, then subscribe to me, and till next time, Have a great day. Bye bye. Cheers.